Witchcraft is actually so boring. Like, there's only so much money and love that you can conjure up. The whole idea with doing witchcraft is you have a cardinal desire. You're not able to get it, for the most part, quick enough. And so you do a conjuring of energy to bring that into your hologram, right? But over time, you can see how it leads to problems. You can see how it leads to just being completely unfulfilled, because there's only so much D and so much money that you could conjure, because that's what mostly people want to do. People are not going to be conjuring things that they need for their life fulfillment, because again, it's a more of a cardinal thing. And even worse, people will take it further to try to manifest a specific person. It's so easy to see how it becomes dangerous. Now, what's the point of witchcraft? Okay, the point of witchcraft is, again, you have a desire, but your algorithm cannot sustain that desire. Your energetic grid does not have time or space for that material thing that you want. So what witchcraft does is that it creates an artificial energetic grid. And we do this by using the 4 elements: earth, air, water, fire. And when you're able to organize them and structure them in a certain way, you get a space that creates a vortex, and you get to bring something through. Now, that's kind of the foundational starting rules. The way that you set this up evolves. You could use herbs, crystals, and as far as into entities and ET, extraterrestrial beings that you do not know what they're all about. But that's how it gets into the dark arts and into the black that everybody talks about and is low-key scared of. All right, so what could you do instead? It's time that we say that witchcraft is a little bit ghetto. What do you do instead? Instead, you work with your own astrology, okay? And you do it month by month. You work with the new moons and the full moons in accordance to your birth chart. And at that point, honey, you begin to manifest things you never knew you needed or wanted. Working with your birth chart could seem boring at face value, okay? It could say, hey, there's an opening here. You need to go get a trust. Hey, there's an opening here. You need to go get a loan or something, right? And you're like, it's giving mundane. It's giving practical. Why do I care? I want to be a witch, whatever. How do you think these things are going to come into your space? Okay? How do you think these things are going to magically appear? Say, and this has happened in real life, okay? Say that you go get a trust because your astrology told you in a very practical way. You go open a trust, and then all of a sudden you have this miracle that comes in where a person wants to gift you a home, an apartment, a car, a big expensive item. And how are you going to do that? You're going to transfer into your brand new trust. I'm sharing this as an example so we can get real and do what's best for us. Now, in my world, in my career, in my sphere, I have my clients do 1 to 2 rituals per year. And they're very, very simple. They're very, very basic. It's one, and it's very easy, very basic. And the key components in this ritual is that you're still incorporating for karma. I'm a karmic astrologer. Nothing in this world happens without the balance of equalization, okay? So you need to know where you are default and overflown in karma, okay? Because that's going to be a huge factor in what you manifest and how you bring things into this world, okay? However, the number 1 time to manifest, hear me out and listen to this because you can get it confused real quick. Number 1 time to bring in things into your space is going to be on the new moon solar eclipses, okay? It's debatable if you're going to do it on the new moon that is with the south node, but it's okay. Let's keep it simple. We are going to do these rituals on the new moon solar eclipse. That's when the new moon is conjunct the north node in an eclipse fashion. It's a boom bow guarantee, okay? And from there, you do it in accordance to your birth chart. Where is that new moon hitting your birth chart? I don't care if it's in the 1st house, 12th house, 8th house, 7th, 4th, 5th, whatever you want to do. Wherever it lands is where you're going to direct that energy. And from that energetic deposit, you spread it out into your world. Do not cry about the universe giving you a planner, something boring, because that's exactly what you need for where you are. That's going to build the ladder to where you're going. Ditch the typical witchcraft. It gets boring, it's ghetto, it doesn't work. Over time, the only thing you can count on is you being in control of your energetic grid, which is seen through your birth chart. On that last note, we are having a new moon solar eclipse at the end of March. It's going to be at 9 degrees of Aries. What are you going to do during that time? If you want to learn how to apply this to your birth chart, exactly how, and exactly the ritual, join my Cosmic Alchemy Academy. I provided 2+ hours of insight into this eclipse, plus a workbook in case you are confused even after that. This workbook is going to nail it down to where this eclipse is hitting you. Okay, guys? Go do the Lord's work, which is deal with your karma.